today we're going to go down to Land's End, pick up where we left off, and then walk round as far as we can. Right, so going to do a weigh-in for the pack for the third leg. 16.1 kilos, so I've dropped. That's over 3 kilos I've dropped. Bonus. So today we're starting out at Penzance, and we're going to get back over to Land's End where we left off. So to get over there we're going to go find a bus and then take the bus from Penzance down to Land's End, and then we start the walk for real. We've got about an hour before we've got to get on the bus. We're going to see if we can find somewhere nice to have a sit down. Claire's made some sandwiches, so we'll have those before we have to get on the way. Some beautiful back roads through Penzance, but flip me, they're pig and hilly. Still, good to get the walking legs going. Not quite a beer, but taking Clarabelle's lead, gone with the coffees. Found another new street that we haven't walked down in Penzance. Very cool, very cool. It's silent, it's really quiet here. And then just at the end, we've got this view. Clarabelle's gone downstairs. I couldn't resist it. I thought, daylight today, I'm coming upstairs. Spectacular views coming out of here. It's going to take about an hour, probably just over, to get down to Land's End, but when it's an hour like this you don't mind so much. Tell you what, huge props to this bus driver. These roads are so narrow here. Every so often against this barrier you just get twatted by the bushes that are coming past. You've really got to keep an eye out up here. See you later.
Thank you, see you later.
Surprising what happens on the bus. Just met some Colombians and just had some liqueur or something or other with them. It was good job Clarabelle's downstairs. Made it well here at Land's End, and now it's time to get on with the walking bit. I want to try and get to Lamorna, but I think I'm being a bit over optimistic with that. That's probably about a 5 hours walk, and I don't think we're going to get to do that today because it is 2:30 before we actually get on the road again. We'll see how it goes. It is now 2:48 in the afternoon, and we're just back at our restart point. The idea is go over to the coast and then turn left and then keep on going to wherever we keep on going. I'm not sure how long we're going to be walking today. It's probably not going to be too much distance because it's such a late start. I think realistically we'll probably only get about 3 hours walking in. We'll see. Well, there we go then. Back on it. Gotta say, this is a much better day than when we left it, when we arrived here first time. That's amazing. I just can't get over it today. This difference is phenomenal. It's spectacular to see the sunshine just glistening off the ocean like this. Wow. Blessed. amazing how much change there is in those little breaks that we're having in between each walk. As a result, the heather is now fully out, carpeting the hillsides and the cliff edges. And it's glorious. The sea, oh, I just can't believe this. The difference is phenomenal. Sorry, I was hoping to be able to show you some aerial shots of this route. But it seems that there's a geo lock in place from Land's End Airport. There's nothing flying today, but I can't get it unlocked. It's really frustrating, especially when it's this beautiful. So Clarabelle's gone ahead. She's like way over there. I can see her dot in the distance. She's got a good mile on me at the moment after I've been messing with the camera for so long. I've got some catch up to do. Yep, these pathways are a bit close at places. That's a bit interesting having a passing place along this path. Not a lot down that side, and just sheer cliff up that side. Oh man, this is heavy. There's an adder sunbathing right there. Missed him. Couldn't get the camera started fast enough. As we're going along, you can see some of these boulders have taken on what appear to be smooth edges. I mean, they're not, because it's a lot of granite around here. Yeah, solid as. But they must have been here weathering for, I don't know, hundreds if not thousands of years. And those in contrast to those new cliff edges that are sheer, sharp and jagged. It's quite marked difference between the two. But no, it's amazing that you have that many different types of scenery presented to you as you go around each of the coves, each of the cliffs. Amazing. I was saying to Clarabelle that this sort of pathway now is my favourite. That's where you've got a lot of grass on either side. It's not as well trodden as some of the gravelly areas. It means that, well, it could mean a couple of things. Clarabelle reckons it's the amount of soil underneath. I just think we're in a more wilder spot and there's less foot traffic. But look at that. Either way, it's easier going on your ankles, easier going on your legs, and that's fine by me. So we're on the way to Porthcurno, and I don't think the Cornish lot have done a very good job of camouflaging their rockets.
Camouflaging them what?
Rockets. Spectacular. Look at that. Azure water down below. Woo. I missed that sign. Clarabelle says it's Porthguara. That's beautiful. Just a collection of a few houses with a bit of a rocky cove at the base. That's lush. A cave entry. Little hidey entrance into the beach, look. That's awesome. Not a bad spot. for a bit of a break. Back to the view. You get epic sensory overload here. Glorious all corners. Look at over there, look at those guys go. Made it to Porthcurno and Minack Theatre at the top of the beach. This now, we've just got some steps to get down, and once we've gotten down to the beach, it's a bit of a walk up, and then I've got to try and find a campsite. Don't know where that is, but Treen can't be too far away. In fact, I think I can spot a tent just on top of the ridge over the way there. These steps are something else coming down from Minack Theatre. I'm telling you what, I'm glad I'm coming down, not going up, because they are steep and plentiful. Very soon after hitting the sands of Porthcurno, you come up some really steep steps straight up from the beach back the other side. It's hard going, man, but the views are spectacular. Made it to Treen. Found this campsite here. It's got quite a good set of facilities here. There's showers there. You get some tokens from the shop. The shop as well. You can get beers. They've got some vegetables. They've got local produce, eggs and milk and goodness knows what. And loads of space. And it's really flat as well. Nice, easy, flat ground. This area is just for those that have come by foot, or if you've got one of these bell tents. And it's pretty cool. Liking it so far. Not too far off the West Costal Path either, so it should be easy tomorrow once we get going to be off down there. Guy said that they close the shop by 6:30, and then we've got to be off site tomorrow by 10 o'clock. Shop's open again at 8:30. I'm looking forward to that hot shower in a minute. Whew, it's been a warm one today. Warm. A couple of beers in the shop. An easy PZ pale ale and a Cornish lager. I'm going to go with the pale ale, I think. Cheers. Let's do this on time. Be safe. Wow. It's been a short day, but flipping hell. It's hard going today. Right. It's only about just over 5 miles, and a pair of us are absolutely knackered. I think it was, for me, it was the hills, and just having some food now, having eaten and had a beer. I'm just whacked. Somebody's hit me with the tide stick. Yeah, pretty damn chilled here. It's nice place to be. Coming up where we're heading. Off quite early for us, 9:15, and we're leaving the train site, which is a nice place to stay actually. Now headed back on, join the path, head left, and walk into the sunshine. I like your clothesline. Yeah, pretty cool. Wow, looking over towards Penzance and that way down the way there, you can see it's glorious sunshine bursting through the clouds down the bottom. It could be could be a warm one. If this cloud burns off, it's going to be roasting. At the moment, this is absolutely perfect. Bit of cloud cover, bit of wind. There is a way around. I know. Hello, mate. Did say on the sign, horses grazing, and I guess there they are. Proper overgrown down here. It's nice though. Feels more remote when it's like that. Look at the size of that bugger. By comparison, that's my hand. Saddle that.
Comedy slug.
It is. Do see quite a few of these big slugs on the coastal path. There must be a glut of vegetation for them to be able to survive out here. So gutted that yesterday I missed that adder. I was so excited. It's the first time I've seen one out in the wild.
That one with the funny windows. Look at the windows odd.
Yeah. So this house that we're coming down to is called Penzance, and it's it's a very cute house in a teeny tiny hamlet right in this coastal area. Looks like they're predominantly still fishing, which is most unusual in and around these parts of the world. Most are given up to holiday lets, and could just be for effect there, so it might be a holiday let, we never know. But there's a good few boats down on the quay and on the slip, so maybe it is still working. It'd be nice to know that some still survive. That's proper beautiful, that place. Nothing going on there, it's quiet as you'd be truly off grid down here. But of course, the inevitable climb back out of the cove. So let's go. Not so bad. What a vantage point. Is that the Salonian going? Wow, look at that descent. We came all the way down that path and then same back up again. What I'm finding, I must be feeling a little bit fitter, because I'm finding I can recover my breath a lot faster and not getting as out of breath on the climbs up, as he says, getting into another climb up. Triffid. Had to just take a quick stop there and upgrade the air conditioning. Not going to miss those socks, are we? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we're both a bit horrified after seeing what we've got to get up next. That is mammoth. Okay. Oh, yes, onwards and upwards. I think I'm going to be out of breath at the top of that one. Take all of that stuff I said back about me feeling fitter. We'll see. Crikey Bob. Still, we've got the down to enjoy first of all, so not so bad. Right, that was fab. Much needed break. Clarabelle's got a real steal on me. She's almost, well, she's about a quarter of the way from the top. There's a couple of other folks have come through in between us now. So I'm going to take it nice and easy and just cruise on up. Cruise on up. As if it's a walk in the park. Well, a bit more than that. I'm not going to lie. That was a proper lung cruncher. My thighs are on fire. That's really steep, really heavy going, that one. Thankfully eased off a bit here now. Woo. There's another walking party just gone the other way. That's good, I get to advertise the channel. Okay, they're saying, oh, what's the channel called? It's Adventure. That's a long way down. Oh man, this is amazing. Yet another fantastic view is presented around each corner. This section of path is particularly overgrown with gorse, and it's a little bit scratchy. So this is the other side of Treen and heading out towards Lamorna now. We're about halfway at the moment, so we've been going for an hour and a half, so it's probably going to be about 3 hours just over by the time we're in Lamorna. Stop for a bite to eat there and see how we feel. It just went from massively overgrown to then absolutely opened and prepped. It's been done recently as well. Much better. This is lovely as well. What a change. A woodland. To find a woodland on the coast, that is very unusual. Got that fresh smell of leaves and soil. Water again. I don't know why, I just get fascinated whenever I find a patch of water. Either sea, river, stream, lake. Not so much lakes, they're a bit more. Moving water definitely holds a fascination for me. You see the hardcore hikers that just go straight through the mud, unlike me that skirts around the edge and tries to keep her feet dry. Wow, this is almost a different habitat altogether. Oh. Crikey Bob, that was close. That's the first time these trainers have let me down. Yeah, of course it's the trainer's fault.
Yeah. Let's take a call.
Oh, they've been that grippy today. They've not slipped on anything. That's the first time they've let go. Don't know. No idea what these are, but if you know, let us know. Put a post, let us. Is that? Maybe some kind of water tower, fuel tower or something of that nature. I think we've got to go over that way. It's up there. Back into the woodland again. Very nice. Pathway out! Turned into a bit of a stream there, just at the last man. Yeah, I thought I was going to make it then, and I just got the last foot dunked underwater at the end. It's only a little bit of a splash though. No biggie. Let's go. Wow. Oh. Slip number 2. God, I'm not having a good day. Quite a scramble. I just slipped over again. Went straight on my arm. Fortunately though, get the camera rolling. Well, that was a heavy duty climb out of that area. and it's all really overgrown. So not only did you get caught sides, but it's also down from above because you're going up such a steep incline as well. You get really caught up a couple of times, but oh, look at this. I've just adjusted the backpack because it didn't feel quite right, and it transpires that one of the lugs that hold the upper back plate in position, they're made out of plastic, injection molded plastic, and the bottom clip has snapped off. No idea when that happened. So there are four, or supposed to be 4 clips at the top that hold the pack, hold the shoulder straps on the top. Now down to 3. We'll see how it gets on. This is lush, man. Shouldn't be too far from Lamorna now. When we do get there, we're going to find a cafe, find a pub or something. Stop and have a decent rest, a decent bite to eat. I'm not sure if how far we're going to carry on, but we'll probably do a bit more walking after that. So much more to be seen. I'm not so sure I'm going to be able to get away with dry trainers through this section. That way looks muddy. This way looks like a stone way. Crikey Bob. Yes! Made it through. And then yeah, nice one, look at that. Virtually clean. Bit more to go, but not so bad. Oh yeah! Pretty good, pretty good. I'm happy with that. Wow. I'm looking forward to that stop, I tell you.
The loss of all hands on both vessels. Remember that one? That's the 1981, 19th of December 1981.
What was the name of it again?
The cargo ship, the Union Star.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the Penley lifeboat, Solomon Brown, went out to rescue it in hurricane force winds, and they lost all the lives of all of them.
It's so good to see how far we've come from. That's some old distance. Pretty cool. Look at these. They've been there a while. That should be it. That second point over there, that should be Lamorna. Our target for lunch. Doing alright actually. Just gone 12 o'clock. Legs are telling me I'm ready for a stop after all that up and down. There's a lot of ascents and descents to deal with there. And it's tricky going. So I will be glad of a stop off. No, I'm never going to get that. Blimey. Cornish butterflies on steroids. That is pretty immense. Yes, yes, yes. Houses, that's Lamorna. Woo. You can do it. Yay! Reckon this was a quarry?
I don't want to be in that house, it just looks terrifying.
This is Lamorna Cove, and a while ago this was up for sale. Pretty much the whole cove. There's a cafe, restaurant with some accommodation above the top. It's such a superb spot. It's so close to the edge of the cove. It's pretty special place to be. I think majority of places are holiday lets down here, and it's all pretty much owned by the same group that own this. But there are some houses that are dotted around that are owned by privateers as well. Well, that was quite a jaunt. The sign at the end there just said it all. So the next few miles were extreme, and it was quite a difficult last section, which it's odd really. When you start off and you have a really tough section, it's not so bad. You kind of think, oh God, is it going to be like this the whole way? And if it does that sort of reverse where it's hard at the start and then eases off, then you kind of feel good about it. But when it's the other way round and you get to that last section and it's really quite tough, oh flip me, really takes it out of you. And I was really looking forward to the end here, but I managed to get to the end. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Hungry?
Yeah.
Good.
I think I probably will manage this actually.
Yeah. Mary's Iron, 9 miles.
It's not even 5 miles from Kerno where we started.
It's got to be just a more extreme route that we've done. Optimistic thinking. Oh, that was a lovely stop off. Had a nice bite to eat, a couple of bevs, and then back on the path. And flip me, it's humid as we start back this afternoon. Sun's come out, and it's just really quite close. I think it's going to be a warm one this afternoon. That's lovely. To be honest, I was hoping for a bit of an easier time coming out of Lamorna onto the next section, but it's not turning out to be that way. There's a lot of this. We'll see. There are a lot of sheer drops. Ooh. Violet, that is. Yeah, that's a welcome sight, isn't it? Maybe big in miles away, but it's miles down the way there. It was close. Looks close. Not close. Now this is more like it. Level pathway, just skirting alongside the coast. This is kind of this. I'll be honest with you. This is what I had imagined the path would be. Southwest Coastal Path. The image versus the reality. When you do get onto the path, there is a lot of bouldering, climbing through rocks, paths that are blocked. Yeah, it's quite a mix. A lot of tough going. This now, we can probably get some miles in now. It's only after having the sections like the boulder section around Zena, Pendeen and whatnot that you truly appreciate the level pathways like this. You know, if it were all like this, it wouldn't be half the challenge, would it? So I'm enjoying the flatness while we got it. It is flipping amazing how many slows and blackberries there are along the Southwest Coastal Path. See, coming from the Midlands, I'm used to seeing loads of slows by the sides of main roads and thriving on the CO2 that comes off. But I don't get it out here. Theirs is fresh as, and there's loads of the beggars. Blackberries too. They're just weighing the bushes down with the weight of the blackberries that are on there at the moment. It's lush. I don't know whether it's just an exceptional year or what, but there's a load of them. It's cool to see. But oh wow, this is going to be a bit mucky. I just had a proper full moment again. Real bad. There's no easy way of doing this. I think Already got my trainers crunked up, so I think I just have to bite the bullet, and it stinks like cow shit. It's not attractive at all. Up there, over there. What do you reckon? Gotta be doable. Alright, here goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, made it. Whoop, whoop. I'm through. You see now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bunch of proper walkers, what really know how to walk, who are going to look at us doing that and go, you bunch of nanas, why don't you just walk through it? Get proper boots on and get walking. No. Reason is I've decided to go lightweight and try and get some lightweight shoes, which for the majority of the trail has worked out really well. For that section, however, didn't work, and it stank. It really does smell bad. These trainers have been great for the majority, just not that section there, and not so great now. That was a hefty climb up, and we decided to stay up at the top and reward ourselves, well, with both this and an orange and a bit of a cake stop. Got to be done. Perfect placement. Thank you, Lynn Presland. Oh my word, I am shattered. That was a big one. He's clear on the last bit. Look at this. The Lost Pilots. Well, I think we found it. You're right. Lick of paint. Snapdragons. My mum used to go ballistic because I'd go along and I'd snap them all, and she'd be like, no, you'll kill them. Got to be done. It's too tempting. No, all right. There we go. Made it to Mousel. I'll say, absolutely knackered. Quite a tough path that was. But now we're on this bit, we know that it's going to be mainly roads all the way through to Penzance. Hopefully, just be able to enjoy the bit of the calm. Got to be said, Mousel definitely does do quirky well. So we've opted to stay for a campsite just outside of Mousel instead of going through to Penzance. I'm not so sure that's a good idea because everywhere outside of Mousel is uphill. So we're now on a climb just under a mile up a hill to get to this site. I hope it's got good views. It's going to be another good day today. It's now, what is it, 7:15. The sun's come up. As soon as that burns through the cloud, it's going to be another warm one. Quite a noisy campsite here last night. I think there's perhaps some new campers who don't realise that campus doesn't stop a thing. And they're trying to decide what it was that this person that they'd started to see did. And they knew there was something in the garden that began with the letter A. I couldn't resist shouting out, "Arborist!" They were like, oh, thank you. And then it went silent after that. The joys of staying on a campsite versus wild camping. The plan for today is to walk from here, which is Mousel Campsite. And Mousel Campsite is affiliated with the football club. So in the down season, they rent out the fields and the car parks so that you can just pitch tents. And it's quite a way out of Mousehole. It's like it's about a mile out, and it's a mile up, as we saw yesterday. So we're going to wander back down into Mousehole, get some breakfast, and then join the path again, and then walk through to Penzance. Now I think at the moment, when we were feeling yesterday, at the end of the day yesterday, it was quite a tough one yesterday, so we're pretty down tired. And at the end of the day yesterday, we were talking about just going back to the car, which is at Penzance. So we might do that. We'll see how the day goes, and yeah, we'll pick up as we go. But first things first, very strong coffee needed after last night. We've started out, it's our earliest yet. This is 10 past, not even 10 past 8 in the morning. We're setting out on a massive expedition of 2 miles to walk from Mousehole to Penzance. It's going to be a warm one today. I'm already shorts and t-shirt. I'm feeling warm. Got to be said, this is bloody lovely. So this is called Paul, which is just up from Mousehole. And we ate at the pub last night. As we came out, there was a sign outside of the church saying choir practice. Choir practice, you're welcome to come and listen. So I dipped in there. Went into the church. The acoustics were phenomenal. I'm just sorry I didn't have this camera with me when I went in there. The only one I did have my phone with me, so I'll show you the footage from that. Oh God, I'm glad I did go in, because it was flipping awesome. The church sound reverberation, it was just wow. You know, I think if you could hear them in a concert, especially in that sort of environment, in that setting, it was I don't know, it's quite moving actually. Back in Mousehole. It's great being in this early. It's really quiet. Smell the coffee though. There's a group of ladies there having a swim in the harbour. Whilst it's so quiet, beat everybody else. And it is quiet. We're looking for somewhere to get some food, some breakfast. We've been told that there is a really nice cafe, but it doesn't open until 9 o'clock. Yeah. That was cracking. Nice bite to eat there. See, truly know you're at the seaside when you've got buckets and spades outside the shop. The ice cream shop at that.
Probably interested in these folks. Yeah.
Is this going to be the biggest climb of the day, do you think? 10 o'clock in the morning and ridiculously warmer weather already. I've never had veg garden envy before this.
Greenhouse.
Yeah, but there's a whole veg plot down here.
Oh yeah, I can see, but it's the greenhouse that I was drawn to with the water butts. Yeah, I think it is part of a ship.
Probably was part of a ship.
Remember how I got the tomatoes growing like that?
Looking at that flag gives you an idea of how windy it isn't today. There's a fair bit of sun and not much breeze at all. The only breeze you get is while you're actually moving. There we go then. So that's our destination, Penzance. We're going to go through Newlyn first. Probably stop for a coffee and a chill, and then round to Penzance. And at Penzance, I think we're going to take the opportunity to dump the packs in the car, and then we're going to be, well, I think Claire's going to empty hers out so she can buy a shitload of books, but we'll see. There is hardly a cloud in the sky, and the smell of that plant as we're walking past it, beautiful. It's proper lush today, really enjoying it. I don't know if it's just more because we've got a load more time, but it's get to more time to take more stuff in.
Is that all we've done in the last few days?
I know. So we've realised that sign is actually in support of the cycle paths, and there's no way that people would have cycled along the West Costal Path. Some of those areas that we went through, you wouldn't get a bike through it. So we reckon that's probably a shorter route for the cycle path than there is for the footpath. But you know what? I'll measure it later and I'll put it down here what we've actually walked. It was a bit disappointing to think we've only walked 11 miles and feel this tired. Crikey, must be really unfit. It was supposed to be the Tall Ships Parade in Falmouth. There was quite a big storm that came through. So it looks like this guy's coming here, get a bit of shelter in Penzance before heading back. It's quite a contrast as we come out of the relative quiet of Mousel. We're now coming into Newlyn, which is still got quite a vibrant fishing community in here. I mean, they're doing repairs there. This is a proper secret garden. Loads of layers of views. Yeah, if you'd like to, yeah. That was a cracking idea, Clarabelle's. Stop off for a cold drink in the shade there. That's a beautiful little cafe. And it's on the side of the gallery, Newlyn Gallery. And they do some absolutely corking coffee. And it's Land's End coffee, isn't it?
I don't know about that. I've forgotten it. I said it's for you to make a note of it. What was it?
Something brew?
Home roast.
Home roast, home brew.
Oh.
I can't remember now. I don't know, but it's... Anyway, Newlyn Art Gallery. Well worth a stop off. So I don't know where the separation between Newlyn and Penzance actually is, but it kind of feels about here. There's the Newlyn Harbour. And the parade along here. Parade along here then goes all the way through to the main part of Penzance. Well, alongside the main part of Penzance. So they're divided between Penzance and the sea, really. And then, of course, there's the Lido at the end. New development. Newly refurbished. It's not a new development, it's been around for flipping decades. Look how many stones the sea's thrown up. There are still some working areas of docks down here, but still stuff going on. This is the main port. We're going to and from the Isles of Scilly. We did it take about 3 hours, something like that, on the boat. It's a flat bottom boat because it's really quite shallow in a lot of places. It's such a shallow bottom boat. It's dead rocky. You get a little bit of chop and boy do you know about it. So yeah, so we're back at the car and going to drop the packs off. But now the question is, now that you're not carrying everything, you don't need to carry anything. What is it we're going to carry into town about? Phone is about the only thing I need to dig out, I guess. That'll be that. So we ended up doing the last stretch, that last jaunt from Land's End all the way through to Penzance. So we stopped off at a couple of points. Treen and what was the other place that we stayed? I don't know. Oh gosh, yeah, at Mousel, at the football ground. The place was right, you know. So I think it's a really great idea that football grounds in the quiet season have just rent out the fields to campers. It's ideal. Lots of space. They've got showers and basic showers and facilities there. But yeah, there are some novice campers that were talking so loudly. Had no idea that canvas stops nothing. But anyway, so we knocked it on the head at Penzance. So we think that's be a good place to pick up whenever we decide to go back to it. And I'm not sure when that's going to be yet. But yeah, we've got there's a lot of things that again. Found some new things out, tried some new gear out as well. Some of it worked really well, some of it not so well. This tent, flipping awesome. I mean, 2 people in a 3-man tent. We had enough space for us and put the bags inside, and that's inside the tent, not just the vestibule. So there'll be more to come. I'll go through what worked and what didn't work over the next couple of weeks. But for now, my name's Rich, and this is It's Adventures. Thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.